Test to PT. Ôi trời ơi, không có ai đá đây ở đây rồi. Mbappe. Dành cho Mbappe và thôi. Không còn ai nữa đâu.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, Patrick Vieira.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what
Khả năng là do
football
mình
means
lag
to
rồi,
the
nhưng phải do nó
people
lag
in
rồi.
this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Fires it in low.
Giật mình rồi bạn.
And that has been cleared. Thuram cuts out
Đỡ
the
lag không nãy
pass.
nhưng vẫn lag anh em ạ.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Maldini does
Ai
well
già,
to get it
Mani
back.
à? Hay xà. Một nha, một lỗi vi phạm. Pha Hồng Ích bóng cách sân 2 mét của Lê Minh Dũng, biết là chúng ta đang ở cái độ lag nó ở cái tầm vũ trụ như nào. Messi.
Messi. Messi.
Messi.
Making a foray down the right. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, attitude, the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve are sure to come.
Tries a shot. He's delivered all right.
Đây là bóng cắm đầu cổ chạy, mẹ Vieira.
Peter, it was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Khó rồi anh em ơi. À, tường KK 76 rồi đấy. Đây là khả năng người Việt Nam rồi. Đấy, người Việt Nam chơi bóng ở
Cafu calmly anticipates.
Xử lý hơi chậm so bình thường, không sao cả.
Neymar. And here's Eze. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's disappointed with that.
Để bạn hơi ngạc nhiên thì
ball by the goalkeeper.
Lát có cái vui của Lát.
Mateus. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Vieira. Vietnam are behind here despite their domination of possession. De Ligt. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus.
Sút.
And And it's Neymar. And he's away.
Một đều. Trời ơi, thằng gôn chó chết.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Neymar is offering a right
Đá vào top 2 lần nó mới Dũng gây ngạc nhiên toàn bộ cầu thủ trên sân. Cầm bóng toàn 60 mấy %, nhưng
Messi plays it short.
Ok bạn ơi. Đấy, kinh nghiệm đấy. Kinh nghiệm đấy.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Ui, the target nào. Tôi chỉ cho anh em một lần thôi nhá. Đây là cú chào của Vieira. Và bấm bóng của Messi. Rất ngoan, chân trái rất ngoan của anh. Đây rồi.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. And that's been won straight back. Half an hour played now. Can he finish?
Hơi vội của Tường Kaka.
It all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Neymar. De Ligt. Nicely weighted ball.
Ôi rồi, được, được đấy.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Xabi Alonso.
Và xoay trở rất dẻo là mình Dũng trong phạm vi rất hẹp. Các bạn thì mặc dù là Manini các kiểu nhưng mà ô mẹ ném biên kìa. Cái gì đấy Thu Nam? Đang nhìn thấy khuôn mặt rất trầm cảm của Tường Kaka, Tuấn cái gì Kaka gì đấy. Thì anh đang cầm bóng đâu đó. Khoảng 30 mấy % thôi.
Neymar. Oh no,
Ôi, ngay được vài quen thuộc.
That's quick free kick. Got a shot away.
Ôi, pha xử lý đầy tự tin của Xabi Alonso.
There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Hullet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's Eze. Squeeze it through. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Hullet. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Ui, phí quá, tí quá. Chủ yếu là mình Dũng chơi bóng rồi, còn bạn đứng lên là ghi bàn.
And each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge.
Nay khách cũng đông nhưng mà
any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Sáng giờ em phải đến 10 quốc 30.000 rồi.
The second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Bạn học thêm cái huých vai tớ bảo nữa. Phải đúng nhịp thì sẽ không lỗi. Nó ngang người thì vuông.
Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Messi. It's a great ball.
Chậm quá.
And
Tư
he's
duy thì
straight
ổn rồi, huấn
away.
luyện viên Dũng. Đánh đầu.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pullet receives it in a good position here. That's the throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Vinicius Junior. Thuram cuts it out. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
Đừng tấu hài, tớ buồn cười quá các bạn ơi. Anh đừng có hài buồn cười anh ơi. Bạn.
Now it's Neymar. Nice control. Messi.
For this match was 70,987.
Always onto this.
Ôi,
Mbappe is fouled.
ôi bứt quá. Bị bứt tô đấy, tô đấy.
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Short changes him with that pass. Gets his pass away. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Xabi Alonso. Decent hit! It's there!
Pha phối hợp rất tốt cao thủ Việt Nam.
It was coming! They have their reward!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Tất cả đều ùm. Chúng ta sẽ đá vào ngay đây. Fuller. Berry, Bellingham và ai và thay cho Messi đây. Ô, 2-1 rồi, mình tưởng phải 3-1 rồi. Đúng rồi, họ vuông. Bạn phải vào chỗ chỉnh nút ấy. Nó có hai bên, một bên là phòng thủ, một bên là tấn công. Bạn biết cái đấy đúng không?
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Eze. Number 20,
Number
We
20,
have got changes
Neymar.
here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe.
Vietnam take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Vinicius Junior!
Đủ.
Goal!
Mà đúng một pha bóng hay từ đầu trận giờ là ghi bàn luôn.
In a matter of moments.
well, going
Cái tin bắt
behind
mình
has
được.
simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This up he goes. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have
Thì
fancied him to
mình
at
chỉnh
least
bên
hit the
thủ thôi.
target.
thua trận này.
Vinicius Junior. He rises.
Kéo thế nào bật lên luôn. Bị bóng đá, không hiểu nào đá. Mẹ.
Yeah, they've only got themselves
Vô
to
lý thật,
blame.
thua 12 bàn luôn.
In those areas are very punishable.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
They're at so close to drawing level.
Kohler nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Thuram gets over and intercepts.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Schneider threads one in.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Yeah.
Driving forward. He can run onto that, and he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Iniesta goes on a charge down the left. Vietnam are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Lá kéo ấn được, ôi cay thế. Chậm 1000. Đúng rồi bạn Vuông. Nhưng mà nó chạy ngang người mình ấy. Hoặc nó vừa lên lực. Ê, đau cháu.
Vieira does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Iniesta.
Lỗi.
That'll be a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Now it's Luis. It's Luis Suarez! He scored!
Lát là chịu thôi, nó chuyền có chuyền đâu.
And this is
Lực nó không chuyền nè.
and better.
Hay bạn ơi.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Lovely feet. And he's had it nicked away. And time is up. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.